As a bit of a public service announcement, the video you're about to watch may cause you to be triggered. If you're easily triggered, maybe you shouldn't watch it. When it comes to watch ownership, there's basically three groups of people that you as the watch owner are sort of circling in. The group of the uninitiated, those who know nothing about watches, maybe your average family member, and that portion, you know, think about who those people might be, and, you know, basically those people only care about the watch if it looks nice or it has some sort of sentimental value. Second groupings, sort of the watch community, those inside of your circle who are watch enthusiasts, watch collectors. They know a little bit more about the watches that you're wearing and why you might be wearing them. Why do you like that particular type of bezel insert, or the dial, or the hands? And then there is ultimately you yourself, the one who's wearing the watch. So the Panerai Replica social experiment includes those three groups for me. That's how I've sort of thought about it, or structured it, at least for myself. The watch community includes the YouTube, the Instagram, any sort of feedback from watch enthusiast groups, persons within those watch communities. Then the common person I meet on my day-to-day, and then me. How do I feel about it? So the Panerai Replica social experiment, I've got it here with me. So it's been basically 5 weeks since I've posted the video admitting to the watch community that I went out and bought a replica. The sort of ousting that I expected didn't happen at all. So I don't know if it's what I got was feedback on how I presented it. Let's not let me be totally transparent. There's I like the watch. I like it a lot. My phone, there was an alarm set on my phone, so my phone decided to shut off the video on me. So here I am again. It broke my train of thought, which sort of upsets me. But so what I expected, sort of, I did expect some backlash about having purchased a replica. It's quasi-purchased because I traded a Steinhardt for it, which is really a replica, but nobody says it. The Steinhardt OVM2, which is like a 5517, but because none of us has, because most of us don't have 150 grand kicking around, you know, everybody gives that one a hall pass. So I had that Steinhardt and traded it for this, because I'm driving. That's not focusing. So whatever. So I didn't get any of the backlash. Some people said it was because of the way I presented the idea, that this is more of a... I am curious. I'm curious what it feels like to own it and wear it, and knowing full well that I have a replica, and I told people, I came out and told people, hey, I've got this replica and I'm wearing it, as opposed to hiding it and trying to pawn it off as something it's not, which is the original artifact, the real deal. So the watch community group was great. No one shit down my neck about it, so that's cool. Thanks. Not that I needed your permission, because I went out and did it anyways before I gained permission or at least not permission. What's another word I'm looking for? I guess sort of the okay from a few people. So I didn't worry about it. Secondly, the average or the average person on the street, work colleagues at home, as is the case with most watches, no one cares. No one pays attention. No one says, "Ooh, that's a nice watch," unless it just came out of the latest, I guess the latest offerings from your local jewelry store. Why do I say it that way? Because, well, that tends to be what's the most popular. So people see it in front of them, advertised. If I went to my local jewelry store, I'd see Fossil, Boulevard, Citizen, Guess, Diesel, what else? You know, that's the average mall store in Newfoundland. So nobody cares. Well, there's a crap ton of movement, Daniel Wellington-esque type of watches kicking around those jewelry stores. Also that, you know, they all look like a movement watch. They all look like a Daniel Wellington. You know, those we love to hate on. Some sort of thin piece of junk that has no character. Sorry. Anyways, that's the truth. That's my truth, anyways. So, no one gave a crap if I wore a replica. No one cared at all. No one asked. There was one guy at a work location one day who eyeballed the watch 3 or 4 times. It was very noticeable, but he didn't ask. Now, I know this guy also wears a different watch every 2 or 3 days. When I'm at his location, his work location, he has a different watch on. There's a Casio G-Shock, like almost like that John Mayer one that's kicking around. He's wearing one like that. There's a couple of other dress watches that he's wearing that I get to see quasi-regularly. So no, he's got a few watches and he likes to rotate them at work. So I'm going to have a chat with him one day about his, you know, what he's up to with his watch collecting, if he's just got a few or if he's for real. I mean, sorry, by that I mean, is he into it currently? Is it a conscious thing that he's collecting? Not is he into it for real? Don't want to judge anyone. Judgy. And again, the third group is me. How did I feel about wearing the replica? I loved it. I loved wearing this watch. Until after that split second, I realized it's not a real Panerai. And that's when it kicks in. You're like, you're wearing a replica. It's not real. And if I'm not okay with lying to people on a daily basis, then why would I be okay with wearing a replica? Because you're wearing a lie on your arm. You are wearing a lie. It's not really a Panerai. And I know it's not. And I want a Panerai. I can't afford one, which is okay. That's just my place right now. So, how do I deal with that? Well, really, I should be taking the watch now, and I should be sending it off to someone and getting a new doll face put into it, maybe. That would help me feel better about it. I look at it and go, oh, that's so nice. Look at it. Panerai logo on it. Boy, it looks good. It's really crisp. So if it didn't have the Panerai logos on it, the Panerai nomenclature, I think I'd be better about it. I'd be okay about it. Because I wasn't asked, and I did dread it. I was dreading the question, is that a real Panerai? And I would have to answer, no, it's not, it's a replica. Because I'm not a liar. Don't want to be a person that lies. That's not me. So that's the replica social experiment for me. It's others who aren't in the watch enthusiast community, your average person at work, at home, and then the watch community itself and yourself. So the Timeless Watch channel did a video on who wears a replica. I don't know. I know who doesn't wear replica, and that's somebody, I guess, with my viewpoint on it. For the most part, you don't wear replica, first off, because you think it's illegal, which, okay, maybe it is. Yes, it is. I guess I don't want to admit it, but, so I've got this replica. It is a knockoff, a black market knockoff of the real deal. So, you know, that's not nice. Not nice, okay. But there's, it's a lie. It's a lie on your arm, and, you know, it's not the real deal. So if it was anything other than Panerai written on this, I'd be totally okay. I'm totally okay with a homage watch, and I'm really okay also by that virtue. I'm okay with a watch that is exactly like the real deal, but it doesn't say it. It's not gonna say Panerai on it forever. I am taking that dial face and I'm having it removed and replaced with something different. But I do like it so crisp. That's so crisp. It is a phenomenal replica. How did the watch perform? There is a little quirk with this watch. When I send it away to have the watch face removed and replaced, that I'm going to have the movement looked at. It's a hand wind, manual wind movement in this watch, and when I'm winding it, it's almost like it skips. You'll be winding it, and you get there's no consistent moment when it happens, but every now and then when you're winding the watch, it's almost like it skips a gear. I don't know what that means, because I got a watch channel, but I don't know nothing about watches, really. I know I like them. That's it. I like wearing them. Don't ask me about the plus or minus seconds a day. Holy shit. I don't care. That's a video topic I'm going to do right after this one, because I'm wired up about it right now. So, the watch performed fine. It tells time. It's off by seconds, I'm sure, per day, plus or minus. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care about the accuracy of my watch until I'm off by minutes. And then if I looked at my watch and it was 5 or 10 minutes off, I'd be pissed. Don't ask me about the seconds. Please, God, don't ask me about the seconds a day. I don't care. Sorry. So, Panerai replica experiment is over. I won't post about it anymore. Trust me, I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it a lot because I do like it. I am prepared to say that it's a replica. Who wears a replica? I don't know who wears a replica and is okay with it. I don't know that person, because I am not that person. And I am not okay with wearing this as a replica. I will have to spend some money to get it changed, get the dial face changed. And that's legit. It's got to happen, because it's not right. You know, it's a lie. And so, apart from the fact it's illegal, it's a lie. And, you know, every now and then, I'm sure we all bump up against some sort of legalities in our life, whether it was I'm not going to give any examples. I hope that this part 2 helped answer more questions for those of you who think about Panerai replicas. You know, I don't want to promote replicas, so I'm not going to do any more videos, I don't think. That's lies, I probably will. Let's be honest, I probably will do another video talking about replicas if that opportunity comes up. I just don't have any plans for another one right now. Homage watches and replicas, yeah, replicas not so much. Homage watches, or pretty much clones of, I mean, let's face it, Heimdallr, Steel Dive, Panerai, Steinhardt, L'Oreal, whatever, and countless other brands are making money off of clones / replicas. So, anyways, have a good one. Enjoy wearing your watch, no matter what it is. Don't let anybody knock you down because you don't have some sort of fancy watch, or a watch that cost you, or a watch that you had to take out a second mortgage on, which is BS. Enjoy the watch that you can afford.